Hello, and welcome to the Josephine Project. Tonight I want to share just a little wrap-up on our shoot and our time in Lesbos and kind of how all of that went. I wanted Josephine to be in a suit of some kind. I wanted her, in her police interrogation, I wanted her to look like a consummate professional. I wanted there to be no doubt that this girl has her act together. Our art director said, well, okay, we can get her into a blazer, but it needs to be a bright colored blazer for the color palette of the film, for just the feeling of it and everything. And she'd done these amazing costume drawings and all of this and picked out color palettes, but we could never find the blazer. And so actually the day before we left to fly to Greece, one of the girls that was helping with costuming came to me and she said, okay, I've got the blazer. It's coming. It's not in my hands yet, but I will have it before you fly tomorrow morning. When you get to the office and you find all the luggage and all the gear and everything and you're loading it into the van at 5 a.m., the blazer will be there. Okay, so we arrived, ready to fly, no blazer. There were some other costume parts actually that she'd put out for me, but there was no blazer. If you've been following the vlogs, then you know that we took off on this great adventure as we're trying to share this modern retelling of the biblical story of Joseph, set against the backdrop of the Syrian refugee crisis, and we flew to Lesbos because Lesbos is ground zero for Syrian refugees. We had a layover in Athens on our way to Greece, and while we were in Athens, our actress found out that things were not going well at home. There was a bit of a family crisis, and she had to get back on a plane and fly back to Italy. And so we all got up the next morning and we flew on to Lesbos with no one to film. So we spent the first several days looking really everywhere, talking to everybody we could, trying to find that actress. I think it was Wednesday. I had an email from Carmela, who was another one of the actresses that auditioned for us, one who we all really, really liked. It was a very difficult decision between them. I had written her, of course, as soon as we found out that Ilaria was flying back to Italy, and said, hey, I know it's a long shot. Is there any chance that you're available still? I got this follow-up email from her. Hey, I'm really sorry. Been trying to reach you. Called her on the phone and we talked, and she had actually just taken a role, but was available Monday and Tuesday of this week to film with us back in Germany.
Scene 4D, take one. Okay, so she has just gone through these papers.
So yeah.
First thing is take off.
When we returned from Greece, I learned that the reason the blazer had not made it into our luggage was because when it arrived, it was clear that it wouldn't fit. So then Monday night, when our new actress arrives, and she's finished and getting into hair and makeup and all of that, she comes walking into the interrogation room, and she's in the blazer. The blazer that wouldn't fit our original actress fit her perfectly. Somehow, God had worked it so that even though we were, requesting these things in specific sizes and all of that, somehow we wound up with the perfect size for an actress who we had no idea we were going to shoot at all. I also want to invite you to go online and check out josephineproject.com. We've just set up a new website where you can get all of the latest information on the production of the film, the trailer, the Kickstarter campaign, everything that's going to happen. You'll find it there, the new central hub of the Josephine Project, josephineproject.com. Hope to see you there. Next week, we will once again be giving you a quick overview of the project and where things go from here. Hope to see you then. In the meantime, like us, share us, tell everybody you know about us. We appreciate you. Thanks. Have a great weekend.